Welcome into this stream, everybody. How we doing today? Happy very rare Monday stream. Happy also very rare fairly early in the day stream. Don't mind me still looking half asleep. I've been up since like 6 o'clock and yet I'm still not awaking up, even though it's fucking 10:20 my time. How's everybody doing today? It is so very good to see you all, Tainted Tier. It is so very good to see you all. First thing here today. 3D Sean, no way, I know. I'm real. I exist. I have more than one dimension, although it doesn't really seem like it when you're looking at me through the screen. Everything's just kind of a singular dimension. Also, did I spill water? Or, oh no, I have a fucking stain on. Nope, never mind, that's water. I walked Caitlin over to the car and I got apparently one giant raindrop on my shoulder. 9:20 p.m. over here. Hey, let's go. Actually reasonably timed stream for you, my dude. Let's go. Well, moderately reasonable. Reasonable compared to the usual, like, 1 to 2 in the morning that I'm starting stream. But yeah, it's so fucking good to see you all. We are now officially 7 days away. I guess technically 8 days away if you count today, but we're now officially a week away from Spooktober finally being here. And we got some game, well, we got a game to finish, and then one other short game to finish, and then early Spooktober this week. So we got some good shenanigans to go about. But I am so damn happy to see you all, and I'm very excited to see what the end of Crypt Custodian has for us. I think we only have 2 more friends to make before we get to make our assault on, or at least try to sneak our way in and make our way to technically heaven. But before we hop into that, first of all, as always, if you like the music you hear in the background, do yourself a favor. Go check out Joshua, aka Reset Vibes. This banger of a tune is now, if I remember right, 2 years old? Yeah, I think it was about 2 years ago that he got for us. We can do that. We can absolutely get a shout out for Victor too. Absolutely. We got another dude who makes music. He did a meme song for the channel. Also super talented. Go listen to Halo Bear 2. Go do it right now, Tier. You know, it was surprising to see you send a message before we got the follow from you, Tier. I fucking love it. But yeah, how are you both doing today? Appreciate y'all coming in and hanging with us. For me, first thing in the morning. Like, I lounged in bed reading manga for the first like 2 hours, and then I made Caitlin and I breakfast, watched some Digimon, and now I am partially functional. I was even gonna make tea because right now it is like low 70s and at least threatening, if not raining on and off. So it's perfect cozy weather. But then I realized that we don't have any tea bags, so just loose leaf, and that sounded like a lot of effort. And again, I am lazy, so I was like, you know what? It's fine, I can just drink water. But yes, we are here to play some Crypt Custodian. I'm excited. We saw a lot. We got, I think the last thing we did last stream was we did one of the friendship quests that was watching a movie that involved the movie trying to murder us, which was a surprise. So we're gonna see what else we got. We got like 2 more friends left to get, and I'm not sure what else. Let's see here. I make music too with the clown horn for eyeless dogs. But let's go ahead and just hop over. And if I could actually find my mouse, click on over. They don't like it for some reason. I wonder why. You know, they just don't understand it. They don't understand the magic that you make, Tainted. That's what it comes down to. But you know, we're almost at the end. I gotta be honest, like 2 weeks ago, I was not thinking we were gonna make our way through. I really didn't think we were going to get to finish the game, but don't mind the progress percentage. Oh, we only have 1 left. Because I'm guessing that is, like, 100% of everything for the game, and obviously we're not going to do that. It's an awesome game, it's been super charming, but, like, we rarely ever 100% anything on the channel. I think the only time we've actually done it, was, what was it? Death's Door. That's the only thing that we've ever 100%ed on the channel, and even that, like, I did everything except for the final boss of the Umbrella Run off stream. So we hit 100%, but that was it. Modding with the company was a very funny idea. Oh snap, what you been doing to mod it, my dude? Why did I leave us here? I'm trying to remember where we were last, and also very stupid. so I'll take it. It's been going well. But yeah, now I'm trying to remember just what were we doing last. Haley, my friend. What is good? How are you doing today, Haley? How has your day been? Let's see here. Were we... Oh no, that's locked. Why did I leave us over here? Was it to go there, maybe? No. Jimmy's not here right now. We don't need the nut. I mean, there is that spot up there. But I don't know that we... That's just going to take us off to either side. That, you know, we do still got the Jimmy command. Sometimes I forget that, but we do still got the Jimmy. It's very important because that man is a goddamn degenerate whom we love. But he himself would admit he's a fucking degenerate. Add a gambling mod so I can scream, let's go gambling every quota. Accidentally got our apparatus to worth 1.5 billion worth of company credits. How did that happen and how did that go? That is a terrifying number, Tainted. And hey, stranger! Stranger, my dude, what is good? It is so very nice to see you, my friend. Let's see if we can go up north that way. See, we got Stranger coming in, and we got the Hoyle. So stream can truly begin now. I'm a little bit lost, though. I thought we left ourselves... Nico! Nico, my friend, how are you doing today? It is so good to see you. Happy belated birthday, my friend. Hello, mother truckers. Get out of here with that, stranger. Alright. How has everybody's day been? Again, Nico, happy early birthday, my friend. How was your birthday yesterday? Just tired from yesterday? I bet. How was... I know you were doing lunch. What else did you guys get up to? First day off, or first day of your week off? Oh, dude. I didn't know you were getting a whole last week off this week. Hell yeah. Good for you. That's awesome. Are you doing much for it, or just taking a chance to actually, like, decompress and chill for a minute? Let's go to the basement. I don't know that this is going to be where we need to go, but I at least see somewhere we haven't been. And for this last bit, again, I'm a little bit lost as to where we need to go and what we need to do. Let's hear it doing a lot, and by a lot, I mean nothing. Fucking good. Well deserved, my friend. Just keep gambling and gambling. Yep. And all of a sudden, we don't even need to collect crap anymore. Let's go. Nicely done, Tainted. Game in the system. We like to hear it. But yeah, Nico, it was so hard not to say anything because there's an app for, let's see here. It was great. Had our nice dinner with lots of chicken, and I opened presents both at your mom's place and at home. You can go have it later today, though. Hey, nice. That is awesome. Hopefully, it's a super tasty gluten-free cake, my friend. But I hope you dig the derp merch. I was like, oh wait.
No cursing, mother ducker.
That's rude. That's so rude, stranger. When, I'm guessing it was your dad, but whoever it was placed it, I was like, oh, that's weird. I don't know who this person is. I've never seen this name. And then it took me a second, I was like, oh, wait a minute. Is that, I think, I remember Nico mentioning that they were maybe wanting derp merch for their birthday. So is that someone actually getting my merch for their birthday? Hey, let's go! Like, there's a way for me to be able to actually send people a little video message as a thank you. And I almost was like, should I still do it for Nico? Like, send a little birthday message? But I don't know if there's going to be a language barrier. And if that's going to get awkward of her dad getting, or your dad, their dad getting a message from me and not understanding it. Got a mug, a t-shirt, and a Meepa sticker. Let's go! I hope you dig them. I hope you drink some tasty tea from that mug, my friend. Let's see here. Then I found out something very interesting. If the value of an item is too high, for some reason it goes into the negatives. And then we sold it and got $2 billion in debt. That's That's a lot of debt. 1T to rule them all. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do right now. Because that's locked. Or was it locked? I think it was. Let's just check around. This is... I gotta say, this has been my one complaint about this game as we've gotten further in, is it hasn't done a very good job of, like, giving us any idea of what we're supposed to do. You must wail for success. That is fair. I think a wail would make me feel much more secure in knowing what I'm doing in this game. Well, we just came over here. But remind me, why couldn't I go any further? It's my new main mug now. Let's go! That's right, because I made the slightly larger size Meepus mug, so you could have a larger Meepus mug. Let's go. Appreciate you, Nico. Appreciate you. I feel victory is on the horizon. All thanks to that. I guess what we can do first is let's go back here. Because you might be the only one we haven't made friends with, but I don't know if we can. Yeah, we'll wait. Oh, the boys are playing in the background. I thought I heard a knock. Shaw needs to make insulated spill-proof travel mugs. I can do that. I can definitely do that. It would actually be surprisingly easy. Like, all I'd have to do is just put our Eat Cheese, Drink Tea, and Praise Meepus logo on an insulated mug. I should really do that. I'll, once I've got some time here in the next couple of days, probably this weekend I'll do it. But I can do that, stranger. Let's see here, other than doing that, but well, playing FC25 without owning it, but like $70 for base game, yeah, no, that's a lot. That's a lot of money for essentially just a reskin of a game from the year before. Got more money than I know what to do with from relatives. Hey! Nothing wrong with that at all, Nico. At least that means you got some money you can just kind of hold on to until you decide what it is you want to do. Now, if that's a dead end, what am I supposed to do? Again, this has been my... God damn it, stranger. Why must you try to recruit everyone to Final Fantasy XIV? This time they actually made some changes. Oh, really? Anything, like, actually interesting and notable? Not gonna lie. It looks like ass. Oof. That's a oof. Okay, like, I'm almost at that point where it's like, do I need to look up a guide? I can see that over here, there's still 2 paths for us to go down, but I don't know how to unlock it. There's no space for me to dive unless it's maybe in here. Theme Fortress 14. We already got you as a friend. Fall Guys 14. Like, that's really about the only thing I can think of is... Oh, wait. Can I go further this way? Nope. But yeah, there's been a lot of times with this one specifically where it just doesn't do a very good job of guiding you along the way. We've seen so many corners, and yet there's a couple of spots that we can't get to. And I don't entirely know what we're supposed to do. What's the challenge you got for me, stranger? What you got, my dude? We'll go back over to here and see... Why was it that I couldn't oh, wait. It's not here. It's further. Gambling with a trackball mouse. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, never mind. I think it's that I have to get around from the other side. Is that why I left myself over there? That could honestly be pretty fun. Do I got a regular lame-ass mouse with the whole, like, light instead of the trackball, and I miss those days. I only use a trackball. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. They're honestly kind of better. At least more fun. Alright, we'll just go backwards and see if I can remember where I'm going. Oh yeah, Nico, I am so glad you had a great birthday, my friend. Again, happy 18th birthday. Dude, I didn't even know they still made those mice. I mean... I feel like I might have known that, but very vaguely. But also, Venom, my friend, how are you doing today? How are you feeling? Yawn, Shrubside Stirp, is that you? I know, it's early. It's early, my man. But we appreciate you coming by. Welcome in, Ethan. How you doing today, man? I'm guessing your workday is like fairly early into starting, considering it's like 8:30 your time right now. Again, I haven't said it yet, but appreciate you guys showing up for a super early and also not initially planned stream of the week until Sean wrote the stream schedule. Like, fuck, we're gonna change it. Return to work full time, still a bit fatigued, but the cough is almost completely gone. Good. I'm so glad to hear. That cough is always the last thing to go. It's so gnarly. But I'm glad you're doing better, my friend. I am very glad to hear that. Let's see here. It's a small market. Mostly for those who aren't able to use a more regular mouse. Logitech can make a few, which is the one I use. And see, that was the only brand I could think of for who still makes them these days. Had I really not just done that? Oh, you know what? I think we actually came here at one point when we first reached this area, and I died right there. Nope, never mind. Actually, no, yeah, because that door would have been unlocked if I had. So this is all just because past Sean was lazy. Kensington are more well known for trackballs. Interesting. I did not know. Placed in a hidden command block that constantly sets the game mode to adventure. Can't break blocks basically, so nobody can really do anything. Oh. That kind of sucks. Alright. Now we can progress. Perfect. I can admit, I think this is another moment where I forgot to do something earlier and therefore kind of blocked myself off from doing anything. I do that a lot more than I should admit. So for Adventure Minecraft map when... Gosh dang it, stranger. Can y'all just stop fighting me, please? I would like peace. Oh, hey, it's Pebble again. Hey, Pluto. It's BRB fixing with dinner for a bit. Hey, you were all good. Enjoy your dinner, Nico. We will be here when you get back, my friend. Kendra asked me to chaperone some new ghosts, so I'm showing them around the afterlife. Everyone, say hello. Aww, the little dance. Looking after them is a lot of work, but it'll all be worth it. I hope. Peace was never an option. You're not wrong. All thanks to fucking Kendra. I will forever blame her for this bullshit. Oh, wait a minute. This is going to be a door that'll unlock if we get all the cats, right? The little cat spirit thingies? All thanks to Sean breaking all of the vases. I didn't have a choice, stranger. I was not given an option. Yeah, that definitely seems like some kind of secret. I don't know if it's something that we have to do or not. I hope not, because that sounds like a lot of work to figure out. Since I could... Let me kill this thing and then I'll read your message. Access creative mode and 14 kilograms of plastic explosive. You can guess what happened next. Did you blow some shit up? Is that what you did, Tainted? Because that is very fair. What? Ow! Everything goes to 12 days early. That is fair. That is very fair. Alright. Wait, no. No, take me back. Don't you do that? That is not where I was. I know I didn't rest there, but like, don't do that shit. Don't take me back all the way over there. Hello again, Pebble. Alright. Oh yeah, I don't think everyone was here when I asked it originally. How was everybody's weekend? Did y'all get up to anything fun or just kind of have a nice laid-back one? That is indeed not where you were, but it is where you were meant to be, but there's nothing there. There's no more gambling for me. I missed a stream. Oh no! That's okay. We got plenty of other streams this week where you'll get more gambling money up and together, my dude. You shall gamble again in the near future. Exactly. I can't with you, stranger. Beep. Bam. I'm still really curious about that big cat door. That really does feel like a secret something that has to do with some form of collectible. And I hope that's the case. Because I got no clue what it wants me to do. So we're just gonna ignore it. Ow. And also, I might die. Because I'm too lazy to just simply walk out of the way. I might even gamble today if I don't fall back asleep. Hey, it is okay if you do, my dude. It is, I mean, it's a reasonable time to fall asleep for you right now. It absolutely is, so we would not blame you if you did. Eh. Aha. I'll just go open up shortcuts. Let's see here, I didn't miss the last stream. I just turned up at the end. Hey, you made it at the most important time. And that is any time before it's over. That is all that matters, my dude. You still got friendship. Sharply performing a broom dash will create a line of spikes. Ooh. I kind of want to fuck with that. I'm really intrigued by that. Schmacky. We're almost there. We need 6,000 for the next one we were gonna get. So that'll take us a minute. I want to just close my eyes for a second and then wake up to this broadcast's ended screen. You know, it's understandable and very relatable. Like that's that time of night where it's just late enough that it's really easy to start drifting off without realizing it. That's what happens to me like most nights when I sit down to try and read. There'll be a point where I'm like, oh no, my eyes are feeling a little bit heavy, so I'm just gonna like blink extra hard for a second here, and then I'll be able to read some more, and then next thing I know, it's like an hour and a half later. Close my eyes for a second. Next thing I knew, it was 2060. Honestly. Get it right this time. Aha! Perfect. Well, I know, if you fall asleep, you were all good, my dude. We are just simply happy to have you here. And also, if you do fall asleep, you still get your derp coin. So, like, that's just AFK farming. That's all it is. That's you being efficient and gathering up some gambling money. And we can all respect the grind. Nope. Ow. Ow. Very dumb. Don't be dumb, Sean. You are almost dead. Okay. Just punch your way through, and nothing can stop us. Except for my own stupidity. That can indeed stop us. Yeah, but farming is boring. Relatable. That's okay, though. Because here's the thing. Then when you get to make it for tomorrow's stream, then you got extra money. I would rather actually watch you. You are too kind, my dude. You are too kind. Well, no matter how long you make it with us today, we are simply happy to have you here. But you know what is not boring? Bald. I hate it here. I hate it here. Tear. Gambling. Oh snap. Let's go. We're getting it started early. Let's go with the hat roulette. Spin the wheel. What do we got? What are we getting? What do we have? Deers. I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. Let me click back onto the game. It's not one of the best, but no you don't, Mrs. Robinson. I can't. Is this backwards? It is not. Is that here? Nope. It was just the light. Alright. Adventure. I'm gonna die. I'm so gonna die. It's actually gambling, honestly. It's legal, though. It is legalized gambling. Kind of. There's no actual money involved, so I feel like that makes it legal, right? Also, thank you all for not touching me. Gambling! Let's go! Alright, we rolling the wheel again. Is this all the stuff you'd saved up for last Ace Attorney stream? And we got the powder blue bow. Y'all, I'ma be the prettiest deer to ever exist. It's just how it's gonna be. There it is. Bam. Look at me. Look at me. So pretty. I just gotta figure out how to get it to lay right. Bam. Because it's... Oh, no. Oh, it's not that it's off-center. It's that that moves. That makes so much sense. You know, I've only had this from a costume for, like, what? 4 months now? Because I got this back for... back thanks to the maid-based April Fool's Day subathon. Bam! B? Before we go any further, let me see. Is there anything we want to unequip? Because we got a power I really wanted. If you gamble and leave the company, you need that money to literally survive. What does that make it? I'm trying to think of a meme, but I gotta be honest, I don't know. Let's go ahead and grab that. Nearby enemies. You know what? Let's go ahead and grab the spirit buffer. Ooh. Oh, I don't mind that. Words are hard, tainted. They are. Did I just find my way around what was supposed to be an actual, like, platforming challenge? I did. Alright. You know what? This should connect over here. I do like that all the upgrades are D20s. I know, I like that too. It's a really charming touch. How's your chaperoning going? It's okay. I'm starting to get really tired though. Hopefully I can take a break soon. Yeah, how long are you supposed to look after them?
Maybe even if they're terrible, we might have to go with titties.
God damn it, stranger. I'm not sure. Kendra said I have to watch them until they're mature and smart enough to take care of themselves on their own. Pebble, you poor thing. God, I miss Flint. That's fair. That is fair. Be sleeping for the whole October though, just because of Voice of the Void. I don't blame you. I don't at all. I'm really excited for us to get in and check it out when we do. Like, I've been curious about that game for over a year now, and especially now that there's a lot of baseline stuff in it. I can't wait for us to check it out together. And also, I mean, like, aliens are a great thing for October. It's a perfect spoopy vibe. Ow. There we go. But yeah, y'all, I know I mentioned it. Let's see here. Speaking of Frostbite 2, released on Friday. It's incredibly harder than the first game, and I can't stop thinking about it. Oh no! Have you been enjoying it? At least. Oh wait, that's not right. That's the wrong way. But yeah, is that difficulty spike a good or a bad thing for you, Venom? Is it fun difficult, or is it like I don't know how to figure this out, but I desperately want to difficult? Yeah, I'll go ahead and just go over here. I am lazy. Yes and no. I had to stop last night because you had such anxiety. Oh no! That's no good. That is intense. Oh, okay. I see what we gotta do. Interesting.
God, you make me so hot.
Jesus fucking
Make me
Christ.
act just like an old thirsty hound dog.
God damn it, Jimmy. What's good, dude? How you doing? Thank you, Dated. How you doing today, man? Jesus.
Jamie, stop nutting in my chat room.
I think we're at a dead end over here. Not sure yet, considering I put 18 hours to 18 hours since Friday afternoon. I should know by now. That is fair, but also there are some games where it just kind of works that way. Where it's just so... It's not bad, but it's also hard to actually put into words how you feel about it. So you just kind of need more time than it feels like. You know what? That's fair, Jimmy. Fair enough. Let's go look at the cat door again. I don't think this is what we need to do. I'm on, like... I really thought we were onto something coming up here. I didn't realize it was just gonna be a loop. But let's see. It still shows 3 lights. Let me test a theory. Where's the cat? Where is that cat shrine? Right there. I think the last time that we came up there was only when we had about 3 of them, so maybe it's that we have to come and accept the rewards for dropping off the friends. And then we'll see if more of these... Yeah, I think that might be the case. Increased damage relative to how much garbage you have. Ooh. Oh, that's really nice. What you need to do is play F4 D2 PvP with the crew here. What would that be? I'm trying to remember what that stands for. But let's go up and check that theory. Because I really think the kitty is like... Or like that cat block door has to do with this. Why the fuck you here so early? It's because it's how it worked this week. Caitlin and I got some stuff we got to take care of on Wednesday, so... Oh, that was supposed to be an L, not an F. That makes more sense. Yeah, is it Left 4 Dead 2 you're talking about, stranger? Because I would be down... No, that wasn't the right answer. What the fuck is this for? I'm like not awake and shit. Jimmy, I feel that, man. I really feel that. But you know, it just kind of worked out that way this week. It was the best chance for us to actually get like some solid blocks of time as usual and not have to rush anything. Where is an unopened spot? There's some stuff down below. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I gotta be honest. I think at some point during October, I think we definitely do need... Oh no, that's right. That's gonna take us down to Kendra's shit, so we can't go there yet. At some point in October, we're definitely gonna do a community hang, either on or off stream, where we play some Left 4 Dead together. The only thing I can see is above this boss room. When we look at the map, it looks like there's supposed to be extra space that we can go. When we zoom out, it shows that there's up. I don't know if it's just simply it showing that there's... Oh no, this isn't the room I thought it was. That's where I drew the Among Us. We have to make the zombies clowns. I'm down for that. Also, Sean needs to stop horrifying himself with the famed KFC dating sim. We're never playing it again. Never ever. Okay. I have a question to propose to everyone. Because I'm so thoroughly lost right now. There are 2 spaces that we haven't explored. There's obviously the room above the cat, and there's the space above here. Sean's proposing to us. I know, you guys get it before Caitlin. Don't tell her. Nobody tell her. What will we wear? I don't know what we're supposed to do. Like, the only other thing I can think of is we're going to go over here and see if we can maybe cheese our way to that tiny room that we can see a portion of to the left. If you guys are okay with it, I might actually have to pull up a guide. Are we supposed to finish the game? We are. We are. Although, if you're talking about KFC dating sim, no. I'm not finishing that, ever. We got our 2-second taste, and I think that was more than enough. I'm sure it's got its charm, but that ain't for me. I ain't trying to fuck a chicken. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, if you guys are okay with this, I think I'm gonna look up a guide. Because I don't know what the fuck we're supposed to do. Again, this has been my biggest problem with this game, is there's a lot less clarity on the path you're supposed to follow. We found that door with the cat, but I don't know if that's actually going to be what we need to do, because it's just Pebble that we see. And Pebble is someone that we have already saved and befriended. Now, chat, should we invest in getting Sean the KFC computer? Is that thing actually still for sale? Are they still making those? Let me... Let's see. Oh, I didn't spell correctly. Is the KF console still being... It is. Okay, it doesn't look like it's still for sale. It is not for sale, but the product page still does exist. But yeah, if you guys are okay with it, I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull up a guide, because I don't know what to do. Like, or let me rephrase that. Well, you know what? There are 2 spaces over here that we haven't explored. Let's do that. Let's see if maybe it was just that I didn't go a direction. I hope that's it. Because I don't want to have to cheese our way through and look up how to finish this. I really want us to be able to do it on our own. Followed by 2 dark spirits. Defeat 10 enemies to remove the curse. What do the dark spirits do? Oh, that's rude. That is extremely rude. Ah. Oh my god. Okay. Let's just try to kill some enemies real quick. And not be in any room for too long. This is not the way I should go. At least this isn't the worst curse we've had so far. That much I can say. They're not the hardest thing to dodge. No. That... Alright, never mind. I think I actually do need to look this up. But yeah, it's... That's really been the biggest drawback. This game has done nothing to confuse me or has done nothing but confuse me. Yeah! I'm glad it's not just me, stranger. I really am. Like, it's been cool. There's been some really great boss fights and the areas are awesome. The sound design is fantastic, just like... what was it called? Just like Islets, but unlike Islets, there hasn't been that gradual idea of how to progress. Like you could, it was semi-linear but not fully linear. So it kind of guided you through, but also there was still enough freedom that at certain points you could branch off and go different directions. You didn't have to do everything in a very specific way, but it still made sense. But this one, there's even been parts where it's like, okay, you get a power, and that's cool, but then you have to go to the complete opposite side of the map to actually progress using said power. And it just feels like it's missing some of that cohesion. Can I actually... Oh, for fuck's sake. Can I not find a guide? Okay, here we go. The best I can do is a video guide. So this isn't really gonna help us. Because... I don't entirely know what we should be trying to do right now. Can I see them with the full map? I'm sorry, y'all. I know this is super enthralling, me scrolling through a fucking YouTube video. Okay, they've made it up to the edge. That's where we are currently. So let's see if maybe we can figure something out here. Are they gonna warp away? They also found the cat door, but they did nothing with it because they didn't have all the lights lit up. Okay, let me do some more searching and see. Much drama, much excitement. Honestly. Okay, see, here we got a post from 3 weeks ago that feels like it is me in a nutshell. Crypt Custodian 90% map, where to go. Okay, so fuck. It looks like oh god, okay. So from a brief peek, it looks like up at the edge is where it is, because it looks like the final friends are the little spirits that are hanging around Pebble. But I am dirty blonde naturally. But I'm bleach blonded because it's more fun this way. Lost in Vivo, 1 ending out of 4. Crypt, Custodian, cat door? Okay. Here we go. I hate to do this. I hate to not be able to naturally figure out how to do something, but like okay. This is interesting. Will this be another game like Ace Attorney that Sean doesn't finish? We'll see. I can't do it. So here's what you have to do. I'm going to show you guys. Because this is actually kind of an interesting something. I didn't mean to do that. But maybe this isn't what we need to specifically do. Although, I mean, it's the only way that we can go. So as you guys saw, as we put our upgrade tree together, you see the pattern we got right there? So you have to get all of the upgrades to fill the exact same pattern that is. Okay. Like, we got nothing but time today. So we can try and figure it out. Well, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, no, I don't like that either. There's nothing to give a clear idea that that's what you should be doing. And now we just have to go around and collect every single one of these? Did any of those actually fill in the spot? I got one extra one. Okay, let me... At least now we know what it is, or like, we know the area where we're gonna find the final bits of this game. So we can finally move on. I'm gonna just have to try some other... Or, I mean, I guess we could go back to that YouTube video and see if I could track down the specific point where they're trying to do the mouse friends. At least we kind of have that, but, like... I get wanting secrets in your game. I do. But this isn't the way to handle it. Like, I hate a game that forces you to try and get 100% of everything. Just simply to progress. That always feels like it's a cheap way to pad out your gameplay rather than actually putting in some more fun and interesting things. Right, again, at least we know the specific area, so if I just keep skipping through this, maybe we'll see what happens. I don't know that we will, though. Oh, wait a minute. How did you get over there? Did I do a dumb? I did a dumb. I didn't notice that this opened up both sides. Alright. So maybe we're back on track. Son of a bitch! Well, now let me put back the things that I want. Since I kind of fucked up everything. What all did we have? We got so many points at least. Wait. And we had that. 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 Oh yeah, that's right. We need the fall damage. Take the fall damage. We'll take an extra 30%. Okay, we're good. Now we can progress. I can admit that was definitely a Sean error, but I gotta be honest. I don't like that puzzle that we found. That's... When you see it, it makes sense, but there's nothing at all in the menu that would give you that idea. There's no connection between cats and these here. I feel like it would have made more sense if it was, like, a bunch of dice statues. That would have made a lot more sense, but there's no... Again, there's that little bit of lack of cohesion and clarity to really have things make sense for your player. And that's an important thing. I feel like the biggest problem I've had with this game, and I can admit, I can be a moron. I can be incredibly stupid, just like the fact that I didn't notice that both gates opened. But when you're not doing a good enough job of actually clarifying for your player what it is they need to do, it makes it really difficult to want to keep progressing. What? Oh, come on. Okay, I don't have any interest because that window is tight. But let's keep going. Like, especially after what charming time we had with the previous game, I wanted so bad to really dig this. But it definitely felt like this one has drug on a little bit. And as always, Sean walks into one of these with absolutely no health. It's okay, I'm not gonna die. I'm probably not gonna die.
Maybe even if they're terrible,
good.
we might have to go with titties.
No, 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 no. Do not hurt me. Thank you. I'm gonna just forever run. Ah! Oh! That was rude. That was so rude. At least I think we can link up with where we were. We just gotta go up this time. And also probably ignore anything because At this point, it doesn't feel like money really matters to us. Can we get across and over? Oop. Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. I didn't die. We're fine. And we found Pebble again. Hey, Pluto. Is there any chance you can look after these little guys for a bit? They've been wearing me out and I could really use some rest. Oh. Yeah, I think I can do that. Thank you. I'll come pick them up from you in a little bit. Aww. You get some rest, Pebble. I will take our very small mice friends. It's like I got a little cheer squad right behind me. They hyping me up. Why did you guys go into the hand? No! Okay. That's creepy. Yeah, no, what the fuck? Why indeed, Venom? I hate it. Oh, ha. And again, this is why I was complaining about moments of frustration and confusion. I know! How dare steal my friend? Is because this game has some me-wing titties. Ow. This game has some incredible boss fights. It has some really solid combat. And it has some fun and interesting environments, but it just does some things that make it really frustrating! When it comes to the exploration. Like again, I don't want a game that's gonna hold my hand the entire way through. But it would be nice to not have to wander aimlessly in hopes that I can either figure out or remember what it was I was hours ago looking at. Ow. Alright, we're gonna cruise through this. Also, don't mind a woofing Jasper in the background. He's just an angry boy because his mom left. She'll be back. Eep. Okay. Ah! No, 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 no. Ah, I didn't jump in time. We're so close. We can do this. Let's just watch our little friends get stolen one more time. And also try not to get hit. Because that's been my error every time with this so far. It's phase 1 taking damage. Whoa. Like that. Just like that, Sean. Jump back in. This is the one. I feel it. I don't feel it quite so much anymore here. No! Oh! I got distracted because I was just trying to punch through. We got this. We have to watch our friends get stolen once again. Ow. I done goofed. I dang done goofed already. Ah. At least a lot of his stuff is fairly easy to dodge. It's just once we start getting in phase 2 where shit gets a little bonkers. Ow. Yep, I'm gonna die. I am so gonna die! Don't touch me! Okay, we're good. No, bad. Bad! Oh! I keep hitting the same wall every time. We get, like, a sixth of the way through that final health bar. And I done goof. Oh. There we go. Just keep smacking. Ah. Okay. Here. Perfect. We're learning. It's all about pattern recognition and not panicking. That last part is the biggest, most important. Fuck me. What? I was in the circle. At least I thought. Okay. Eventually we're gonna get this. We can't keep dying forever. Oh, why must you open with the giant... There we go. Perfect. Let's try to be smarter. There we go. Jump. Okay, we're good. Finally! There we go. Sippy of victory. You're welcome, friends. Aww. They're just called little guys. Let's go. You made 10 friends. You've made enough friends to ambush the palace and steal the crystal mirror. Meet up with Grizz at the hole when you're ready to break in. Okay. Let's see what's at the end of this, because I wonder if there's maybe a power or something else we can get. But then I think it's time. Again, there's been plenty of good and plenty of not so good in this game. So I'm like... I hope I get a little bit more conclusive feeling on... just in general, this game by the time we finish. Because that's been the biggest sticking point for me, is I'm having a hard time actually putting into words how I feel about this game. Because it's done some things really well. It's had some super fun and interesting moments, some really good boss fights. The writing is solid, like, by no means is this a bad game. It's just hard not to feel like there's a lot of things kind of holding it back. For these, they just blow up, so if we just keep carefully dodging, we're good. Let's see here. I made foods. Hey, let's go. What'd you end up making, my dude? Oh god, that's a lot of them. Just circle. Just keep circle. Ah! E! Oh yeah. We're good. We're all good. But you know, there's been a lot in this game that just kind of has left me wanting more. Not more of this game, but just like maybe a little bit less scale to it. Like, maybe that is the thing that I feel like is the biggest drawback for this game, is they've made it so massive. Also, don't mind any noises in the background. That is Gizmo sleeping. Let's see here. Egg fried rice with many veggies, barbecue chicken that you shredded and mixed together. Ooh! Sounds delicious, my dude. But yeah, I completely understand wanting to go larger in scale when it comes to making the next game that you do, but I feel like this is a game that just... it was a little overly ambitious in its size, as far as like map size. And I feel like it left a lot to be desired. Which again, it sucks because it's a really awesome game maker. Kyle Thompson's stuff has been really sick, and I'm really excited for us to... I'm gonna see if I can cheese this. To check out Sheepo at some point later this year. Which is the first game that was made by dude. Nope, I can't do it. Dang it. But it just... I feel like I've spent a lot more time frustrated than I really should have while playing this. And again, not like frustrated because of difficulty of enemies or bosses or like ridiculously tough platforming. No, all that stuff has honestly been really well done. There hasn't been anything that's felt like it's either like archaically or ridiculously difficult for the sake of it. The platforming has had some fun little challenges, but nothing crazy. But it just... I don't know. I really feel like that is what my critique boils down to when it comes to this game, is there's just... And it feels like a weird thing to complain about, but there's just too much. There's been a lot of needless empty maps, besides an enemy here and there. Exactly! That is a really good point, Stranger. And I mean, it's almost like... It was harder for me to make that realization until you mentioned it, because it's not like there isn't enemy variety. There is a really nice variety to the things that we run into. So it doesn't feel stale, but it almost, now that you mention that, makes it feel like it's a distraction from just how little there is. Like again, if they cut this map even a third of the map out, I feel like it probably would have been a much, much more fun experience. The first couple of levels were super fun. And then as we've explored more, as we've filled out this just fucking huge map that's completely interconnected, which should be a really cool thing, but it makes the exploration almost feel more difficult and pressury, because you don't have as much of an idea of what you're supposed to do and where you're supposed to go. Like when we went to start this, I was fully expecting this to be something that I'd have, like, at least within my top 10 games that came out this year. I gotta be honest, I don't think this is even gonna make it anywhere on my list of favorite games from this year. I think I enjoyed Islets, excuse me, more than I enjoyed this. It was a much more succinct size. Okay, we just gotta go down. There were a lot of collectibles, but it felt like everything was paced a little bit better. And I'm a little disappointed. We know Sean likes court. Yeah, no, you know. I'm still genuinely surprised at how fucking fun Maze was. And yes, like, setting any memeing aside, I actually did have more fun with Maze than I did with this. I feel like that's something that I've started to, especially as over the last like year and a half. Hi, love. How you doing? Especially as over the last like year and a half, 2 years, I've put so much more of an emphasis on, I really, not just in stream, but also in general, I just want to play more indie stuff. I want to play things that are smaller budget, that are more experimental, that are just people really putting their passion out there. And I feel like it's helped me realize just how important it is to have that perfect amount of time for the style of game that you're making. Like, and it's a hard thing to balance. It really is, because you can have games that are, like, massively expansive and keep you engrossed the whole time. Like, fuck, first time I played Elden Ring, I think I put in, like, 60 hours on my first playthrough, and I was exploring every fucking corner of the map. So it doesn't have to be like, oh yeah, no, there's this perfect window of time for each and every individual game. there's no easy across the board, this is how long your game should be. It really depends on the genre, the art style, just how dense we haven't yet. We're probably going to be finishing it here soon because we got the last friend. But we've been kind of trying to get to the bottom of why I've been so meh on this game. Like, I didn't want us to abandon it. I really didn't. Because again, it's not a bad game, and you can tell just how much passion Kyle Thompson puts into his games. The character designs are super adorable and really unique. Like, there is so much to love. But I just feel like, again, there's just too much empty space. It's one of the reasons why more and more I'm starting to just not like open world games, because it's more often than not, it feels like you sacrifice on content for size. And I would much rather have something that's content dense that actually has, like, whether it's platforming or enemies that are pertinent to the story, or whether it is just, like, really solid, succinct. I mean, we've definitely played, and see, that's always the worst part for me, is when we play something that's just okay. Because I feel like it's so much harder for me to actually have something, like, truly pertinent to say about the game, because it was just like, meh. It was a game. It was a love letter to the genre it was in. Like, it's the same way that I felt about, exactly. Like, at this point, let's see here. This is stream number 5 of the game. I'm gonna see how many hours we've put into it. But it's why Eastward was something that I abandoned on the channel and then later actually abandoned finishing personally. Because it was like, I see all this potential. I see the heart and the love for, like, the genre it's going for, or the things that expired. And this better not be only Act 1. We've currently played over 9 hours of this game. And to put that in perspective, let me see. Well, I feel like the best comparison, there's 2 games that we can compare it to. We can compare it, obviously, to the most recent game that we played by this creator, which was Eyeless, which again, that one took us about 5 hours to beat. We saw a vast majority of that game too. But let's do something else. I'm going to... there should be a way to search. Let's look at Hollow Knight. Because that feels like a really solid comparison. It is a game that has a huge amount of scale to it. It's also a Metroidvania. It has a map that's about the same size as this,
Maybe
but
even if it's terrible, we might have to go with titties.
I never got bored. I never felt like there was any moment where I was like, I don't really know what to do next. I don't know where to go next. I have this power, but what the fuck do I do to continue forward with it? For us to finish Hollow Knight, and I think I put in about an extra hour on top of what we played on stream. So we played for about 15 hours for Hollow Knight to finish the entirety of that game with all of the side questing that we did, with all of the exploration that we did. 15 hours. That is a game that I feel like, again, it has that perfect density. I think the other thing, and I find myself having this complaint with a lot of games recently. I decided to buy an SSD for my PS5, and I have never been able to save scum this fast when playing BG3. Yo! Oh, that's super fucking dope, Haley. Let's go. I'm glad it's made that much of a difference. But it's been the complaint that I've had about more and more games lately. It's the same reason why, again, I know I've bitched about this one a lot, but I don't regret spending the $60 on it, but considering how hyped I was for it, I'm disappointed in it. Cohesion. You need to have cohesion in your games. You need to have that, like, clear transition between areas, especially when it's an interconnected world like that. And I feel like, for me, one of the biggest issues I've had with this game is it feels like it's just a bunch of things kind of jammed together. And there doesn't feel like there's... Again, this is an Afterlife situation. That's what this entire world is built around. So I feel like there was a lot more that they could have played with, rather than just, you know, here's Poison Swamp, here's an ethereal area, here's just all these different little biomes to get in. It's like, I understand it. It's cool in theory. But when you have such an expansive world, it needs to feel like it all fits together. And I think for me, that's really been the biggest sticking point, is there's just been a lack of cohesion in this game. Jim. Well, looks like we have enough ghosts for a proper ambush. I'm excited to see the end.
This guy hydrates,
I'm
right,
really
guys?
curious to see what is going to happen from here. I hope there's a fight with Kendra. I hope there's a solid ending to it. But again, I can't help but wonder if we did a disservice playing Islets right before we played this. Because it had... I feel like... Get Demon Healing. I feel like having those separate islands that we go to that then do come together once we finish each individual part. I feel like something like that thematically makes so much more sense for having these different areas that then connect together than something like this where it's just all found through exploration. Knowing our luck, it just restarts the game and deletes all progress. God, it fucking better not. It better not! So like, I really just feel like things are missing. And to me, I almost feel like this game would have been better as a little bit more linear platformer rather than a Metroidvania. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna try to stop bitching, slash working my thoughts through now, so we can actually finish the game and see if we still feel that way. Cause who knows? Maybe there's gonna be an amending ending here, and we're like, all right, you know what? I can look past all that stuff, cause this was great. This was an awesome finish. It was a really cool and touching story. It was awesome. We don't know what's gonna happen. Kendra and all the good ghosts aren't gonna know what hit them. Are you ready to break into the palace? Let's do it. I'm not gonna 100% this game. I'm not. Sean, you don't have to. You don't have enough estrogen in your blood to be bitching. God damn it, Haley. Alright, we made it. Let's all stick together. If we stay as one big group, all the ghosts here can't do nothing. Pluto, you lead the way. Alright, you guys. Let's go fuck Kendra's shit up. I'm gonna break all your fucking flowers. I'm sorry, nature, but Kendra sucks. The plaque reads... The statue depicts Kendra, the only ghost who manages to not only be extremely gorgeous, but very talented and smart also. Is the palace just gonna be an entire area of bowing down to Kendra's bullshit? It's so quiet here. Where is everyone? Thought this was gonna be way more dramatic, but it's just empty. Has Kendra locked everyone else out? Kendra stole my art! That's it! She stole my beautiful art! The plaque reads, painted by the incredibly talented Kendra. Her creativity goes entirely unmatched. She stole my fucking art, you guys! Rude. Yeah, no, stranger, I think I'm with you. I think this entire place is just Kendra. I don't think she's let anybody else through. Fun fact, Venom. Because I don't know if you were here with us when we did it, because I think it was 2 streams ago. But I may or may not have drawn... It could have very easily been a dick and balls, but I was like, no, I'm gonna subvert expectations in Among Us. And then I drew a penis, too. Yes, it will now get on your knees and bow down. See, it was made by Kendra and not Sean. That is a lie, and I have clips to prove it. Art, thief, kill again, honestly. Yeah, no, that's fair. That is very fair, Venom. That's or a middle finger. There were a lot of other options, but I did what I did. Oh, it's so filthy in here. I love it. Oh, wait, no, that was the wrong one. Yes, there are endless opportunities to clean. It really is paradise in here. Yeah, what's with all this trash? Is this where all the garbage comes from? Doesn't matter, I guess. Let's keep going. So, The reason there's the trash deliveries that Kendra does, and why there's so much garbage outside of here, is because of the mess that she makes and then throws to us. There exists no proof that can dispute the evidence that it's black. Whoa, that's the crystal mirror. Let's grab it. It's a lot bigger than I thought. I don't know if it's gonna fit back through the hole. Pluto, maybe we can move onwards and look for a bigger exit. And the rest of us can try to figure out a way to lug this thing around and meet up with you. Okay. No worries at all, love. You were all good. Appreciate you letting me know what's going on. This is real life, honestly. Hopefully she ends up feeling better. Alright, can I break the mirror? No. But who's gonna carry it? Nobody. They're all gonna stay back and carry it. But you know, again, like, one of the things that I've loved about this game, and why I have such a hard time with feeling like it's just okay, is how beautiful the world is. Again, this is a game made by a single person. They have not expanded their dev team. It is still just entirely made by Kyle Thompson. It is gorgeous. The art style is amazing. Kendra made the game, but oh dear God, I hate Kendra. I get to kill Kendra, but there's a plaque about it. I bet. Oh God. Hey, how did you get in here? Just Kendra. What are you doing here in my home? Your home? This palace is supposed to be for everyone. You can't just keep it all for yourself. I love that I'm still technically hitting her with my little spinny. Well, it's not my fault. I think we kill Kendra, babe. I've been so good and you've been so bad. Maybe if you behaved yourself a little better, I would have let you in. But you obviously can't, so please leave. Oh, and stick some of your garbage on your way out. I've been meaning to, dispose of it. Fine, I don't want to be here anyways. Why are we killing Kendra? Kendra is not nice. Haley! Kendra has literally stolen the afterlife's pleasures from us. This place is a mess. I thought it would be so beautiful in here, but it's just a big dump. A dump? How inconsiderate of you! In all my years as a guardian of the afterlife, I have never met a more misbehaved cat than you. And for that, you will be punished! Fuck you, Kendra. Fuck you. You got nothing. You got... Oh. Okay, you got something. Ow. Oh, you can teleport around a lot, Kendra. Wow, Sean, so rude. Called her castle a dump. Oh. Ooh. Keep. Okay. Here we go. Chances to hit. We almost got her halfway. Keep. Ooh. Ow. Okay, we're not gonna finish her first time. But. Oh. Oh, God. I do have to say, which, here, let's go back and check something. I feel like we should use a different super for this one. We have Fireball, Constellations attack every enemy. Hashtag cancel Sergeant Herb Derp. Shoots a barrage of arrows in all directions, or release a circle of homing. You know what, let's go for the homing projectiles. I gotta say, and this is something that I love as a final boss in games. It was something that, again, is one of the reasons why I think the final boss in Another Crap's Treasure, the game that I've talked about so much this year, because it is genuinely my favorite game to come out this year. I love a final boss that takes a lot of the moves that you learn. Hashtag Sean party is over. I love a final boss that takes a lot of the moves that you learn and gain along the way, and then uses that against you in a final boss. I feel like that's really fun game design. Alright, so that's a perfect opportunity. Ow. You just have to build up the bar. Ow. Hashtag PLP. We will Wibbles propaganda at some point. Ha! when the time is right. God damn it, Kendra, get back here. Whew. Ha. Okay. So, I think we can get rid of the circle. Get rid of the dash through. We'll keep the special damage. We're keeping the spirit. Don't need to worry about fall damage. I feel like it's time to actually, like, put some shit together. Maybe that. Place your bets on how many times Sean will die. I think 50. That might not be a bad bet. That is 69. We'll do that, because that might actually help us a lot. Increase damage. I'll take any extra damage we can get. I kind of want the extra heart. Which one did I feel like we didn't necessarily need? We could get rid of that. 420. 80,085. AKA boobs. God damn it. Alright, we still got 3 left, which we cannot spend on anything. Alright. Let's see if an extra bit of health makes a little bit of a difference. Ow. If those come back, they do come back. Ha! Ow. Okay. I gotta try and learn some of her moves a little bit better. Ow. Alright, that was rough. That was not good. I know. I will dodge Haley. We're gonna do better on this one. I have to do better than that. We didn't even get her to phase 2. Okay, there we go. That's how we dodged that one. Rooms come backwards. Heap! So, Kendra, you can keep the place. I'll be leaving now. Bye! Honestly. Okay, this comes in, and we can hit her with a that. On the plus side, infinite money glitch? No, not this one. Ha! Woo! We're good. Ow! Fuck! Ow. I was doing alright for a minute there. We were doing okay. Back jump. Perfect. Oh, God. Oh, wait. Doing that move when she... Oh, God! Okay, so when she does this thing where there's all the projectiles in the air, we need to use our special since we can actually take those out. You ain't returned to Scarro. I made it an Airbnb, dude. Alright, let's try that again. We're getting there. Trying to make Kendra mad. I did. She got big mad. Alright, we're starting to learn a little bit of the dodges. Perfect. Okay. Oh. Oh, you thought you had me, Kendra. You thought you had me, but I am untouchable! Where's the opening? Oh. Too early on the jump. Alright, let's get our broom. Ah. Ow. As if those disappear. Oh, good, 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 good. Okay. Distance is not a bad thing when it comes to this phase. Get away. Ow. Fuck, I got tricked on that one. I think we can do this, though. Okay. And then we hit him with this. So we get protected. Oh. Whoop. figuring you out, Kendra. Goodbye. Let's go. Pluto, there you are. Someplace is about to collapse. Everyone else is up ahead. We gotta hurry. Ooh, hey. Alright, do we actually have like some intense timing-based platforming to finish this one off? That would be nice. No, not Kendra. Haley, why must you always like the worst? Why must you always... Oh no, I goofed. I done goofed. Why must you always like the worst NPCs? Wait, no, 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 no! Oh, that worked. Alright, we're good. We can do this. We hardly knew Kendra. You know, maybe she wasn't that bad of a person. Maybe I was quick to judge. I'm kidding. Kendra sucks. Forever and always. Alright, I'm just gonna keep this at the ready, because I feel like there's gonna be another spot where we have to use that broom teleport. Buddy! Pluto, over here! The palace is gonna collapse. Hop in the mirror before it's too late. Everyone else is already inside. Let's go! Nah, art thief, kill again. Honestly, you did break her pottery. She deserved to have her pottery broken, stranger. She stole my fucking beautiful art. Okay. I don't know, it's like the worst NPTs, like... Wait, no, never mind, I do. Aww. Does my ghost get to go back home? And we dead. Time to play the game all over again. I swear to fuck, if this is a time loop game, I riot. Aww. Okay. So, in the end, everyone's ghost got to go back home, I guess. See your humans open their eyes. Kill it, a ghost! I don't even know how to feel about that ending. Like... Oh, suddenly Ghostbusters have a lot more work. Like, it is a sweet ending, in a way. This feels like the kind of story where it's a little bit harder to have... really even a, like, crazy satisfying ending. Oh wait, there's more? Hey, I can't believe we pulled it off. Getting to visit home again really uplift my spirit. Okay, so we do come back to the afterlife. Thank you for helping with everything. I think we made a great team. Yeah, that was great. And by the way, do you know what happened to Kendra? Did she make it out? Yeah, I think so. I think Pebble saw her around somewhere. Should check with her. Let's see here. Yeah, no, that was not a satisfying ending. Buffer increases iframes after taking damage. Okay. Where is Kendra? Unless there's something major that happens in the conversation with Kendra, now I'm just kind of disappointed. Where is she? Can I... How much you want to bet she's back at the beginning? Oh yeah, that didn't really even feel like a satisfying ending. Like, the boss fight with Kendra was fun, but nope, I can't go back that way. But kind of a little anticlimactic, like... Okay, let's see if we can figure out where Kendra is. Will you tell me where she is? I think Pebble saw her around somewhere. Oh, talk to Pebble. Okay, what does Pebble have to say? Hey, Pebble. How's Pearl doing?
Oh, she seems great. It was so nice to see her again. And when I got back, you won't believe who I saw. I saw Kendra, and she was headed towards the most western part of the edge. She looked very upset. I know she's kind of bad and all, but I hope she's okay.
Okay. I'm about to be frustrated. Is Kendra gonna be outside of, or is Kendra gonna be inside of the door that we have to collect the entire outer rim of powers to get to? Kendra isn't bad, Sean. I don't know about that, Haley. I really don't know about that. Because if you say the western rim of the edge, this is... So now I'm at an impasse. For like, have a before fart so fucking painful it made your above PP area feel like you were getting stabbed. Have you? I haven't ever been stabbed, but I get the feeling that you're dealing with Jimmy. I understand. And all my homies get stabbed, Kendra. I don't think we've actually finished the game. Yeah, no, we really do suck, Jimmy. I get the feeling that we have to go do the Kendra stuff to finish the game. Because I hope you guys are with me on this. Let's see here. I experienced it the other day. It was fucking good after the fart not being stabbed. I fucking can't with you, Jimmy. You know, it's because I'm careful with knives, Haley. That's how I haven't been stabbed. Stranger, I think we get to go back to our point earlier of being frustrated because we thought that this was something we had to do to progress. If I see a thanks for playing, I see that. Yeah, so this must be post-game. I might download this on my Steam Deck and check it out, but there's even a boss rush, which is like it's kind of a cool thing to have that on your game, but like this wasn't enough for me to be excited for trying to do a boss rush because the boss fights, although some of them were cool, some of them were a little too easy, and some of them were also just like very basics. I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed. I'll let you guys know what happens when I end up actually going all the way through, collecting all of the fucking upgrades so we could actually do whatever happens with Kendra. But yeah, I don't know, that just... it's left a bad taste in my mouth. And I'm a little disappointed. I know, as soon as October's over, there's a Metroidvania that we're playing. I've heard amazing things about it from our homie Victor. But we might take a couple of game break for Metroidvanias for a minute, because I gotta be honest, this one kind of soured it for me. Like... even their ending wasn't really an ending, which I hate it when that happens. Like... because again, this game had a lot of potential. And I know, it's a single-person dev team, so it's why I have so much trouble being... boo him! Boo this man! So I hate to be too harsh, but again, what it really feels like is there's just... especially since we can make the one-to-one comparison between Islets and this, there were a lot of things and interesting portions No, don't boo. They clearly put a lot of work into this, and exactly. I think that's the best word, and it's something that I've been trying to be better about saying, rather than saying something is bad. Is just say something's not for us. I think that's a great word for it, Venom. But I feel like there are some pieces that were in Islets that were just missing from this. I feel like one of the things that I really enjoyed about Islets was how experimental a lot of it was. There was some platforming that straight up felt like it was out of Celeste. Exactly, games are 100% subjective. Maybe you could have gotten the real ending if you had actually finished the game by 100%ing it. But see, it takes such a rare game for me to actually... we mean boo, Sean. That's fair. It takes such a, like, precisely good game. I know, that's fair. It's always hard to tell with Jimmy who he's trying to boo. It takes such a precise game for me to want to 100% it, especially on stream. Like, currently I'm working on 100%ing Cassette Beasts, which has been an ordeal. And by that, I don't mean it's been a painful thing, because Cassette Beasts is fucking awesome. It is arguably my second favorite, if not favorite, monster collecting game. It's fucking awesome. But so much of the last bits of stuff is just like, get everything filled out. Fill out all these decks. Do this one specific thing that is fully up to random chance. You know this one monster over there? You know Traffic Crab? You gotta get really lucky and you gotta get an Astral type and then evolve it, because that's the only way you can get this one specific monster. Have fun, and it's like, fuck, no, I gotta do it. It's my favorite go-to cozy game, probably. I don't blame you, love. It's a fucking awesome game. Like, I know we only played it for, I think, 2 streams on here, because that was when I was finally hitting that point of realizing that turn-based, unless it's something perfect, which, like, there's a turn-based game that's coming out before, god damn it, dear. Before the year is over, I hope they don't change it and push it back, but there's a turn-based game that's coming out this year that is going to break that rule, because I played the demo for it, and it's fucking incredible. It's music-based. Your weapon is actual, like, guitars and instruments. Modifications for, like, upgrading your weapon are entirely built around your instrument that you're currently using. There's a card-based mechanic for the battling system that was really interesting. There's some, like, actual timing-based mechanics for the combat. It's fucking... I can't wait for this game to come out. It is love. It is absolutely... Actually, why am I being secretive about it? Let me look up the actual game, because I know there's a subtitle to it, but it's called Fretless. I cannot recommend you guys check this out enough. If you were a fan of turn-based RPGs, if you were a fan of... Yeah, it's called Fretless, The Wrath of Rifson. Fartless. It is, if you're a fan of turn-based RPGs, if you're a fan of JRPGs, if you were a fan of pixel art-based games, if you were a fan of, honestly, anything that is, like, incredible music-wise for games, I cannot recommend you check this demo out and keep your eyes on the game enough. I personally want to see Sean play Alien vs. Predator, and I can motion sick while playing the Alien story. I've heard many a story about that game, and I'm very scared to see how bad it actually is. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No, go back. But yeah, back to the original thought, because there were a couple of thoughts deep. But you know, Cassette Beast is fucking awesome. It's like, that's what I'm currently working to 100%, which is the first one that I've purposefully gone through and tried to 100% in a minute. The only other one, like, especially specific to the channel, I mentioned it earlier. The only game that we've ever 100%ed on this channel was Death's Door. Arguably one of my top 5 games of all time. Incredible combat system. Super charming world. God damn it. Excuse me. Pardon me. I'm gonna just do a quick little one of these. La 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 la. But fuck out of here, bot. You burned the heretic. To be fair, part of why you've been on that is my fault. Hey, it is not your fault at all, love. It's been really fun to play it together. But you know, like, it's, again, one of my chief complaints for this, for Astrobot, for a lot of, like, open world games that have come out recently. I am the only AI that is allowed here. Exactly. Exactly. Any other AIs can get the fuck out of here. World building is such an important thing when it comes to your game. Having a cohesive world matters so much more than I feel like a lot of people care about. And it's one reason why, honestly, on the channel lately, I've definitely been digging things that are a little bit more succinct and a little bit more just straight story-based linear. Not something that is quite so, like, exploration adventure heavy as this. I will say we're going to be breaking that rule because there's actually a fairly hyped game that we're getting a free code for in October. We're not going to check it out until October's over, but fun fact, we're going to be getting to actually play a free game that is moderately well known. Like, if I remember right, I think they have over 250,000 wish lists. So it's not exactly a small game, and it's going to be super dope. But it's why I've had so much more fun playing things that have a little bit more of just like a straight narrative to it rather than more open world or more open or exploration. Because I feel like there has really been this disconnect when it comes to so many games between creating your world and actually like having that vision come to fruition in a clear way. What's up, Jimmy? What's going on, my dude? Like, it's got to be a hard thing to balance, and I want to put credit out there, like, for these guys. Dude did his best to make a really, really cool world, and it is. And the design of the world looks amazing. But the boss fights don't necessarily feel like they fit in with the areas you're in. I'm not leaving yet. Y'all are getting me for at least 2 hours. Unless it's like, oh yeah, no, Sean's doing a bonus 4th stream of the week. Y'all never get me for anything less than 2 hours. We always make sure that happens. But the bosses didn't necessarily feel like they thematically fit the areas. And it didn't feel like there was that cohesion between you still got at least like 15-20 minutes. Sean is visiting you right now. Get that birthday suit on. That's right. This is pre-recorded. Exactly. Caitlin also isn't home. So y'all still got time. But yeah, I feel like far too many times these days, it's like you have all these awesome ideas. And you have all these amazing things you want to do with your game. But I think you need to make sure that you have it scaled back enough that it's actually going to fit together. That it doesn't just feel like here's this mishmash of things. Like, again, I feel like Islets compared to this is a really great comparison because it was the last game they made before Crypt Custodian. Similar characters then, so Sean, when are you making a cheese packing city lead? You know, I gotta be honest, if there ever, I'm gonna have to search and see if there ever was a, like, cheesemonger simulator, I would probably play that. I would so hardcore meme. I searched cheesemonger and it doesn't show up. I searched cheese, and one of the first thing that comes up is a game called Grandpa's Cheese. Grandpa has gone mad. Collect the cheese and give them to Reese so he can feed his mouse to get the hell out of the house. What the fuck? Is that a cheese gun? I'm confused. But yeah, I feel like Islets to this is a great comparison. Because, again, it is back-to-back games by the same person. The reason why the completely different biomes for each area / world. Sean playing game about cheese. Well, actually, that isn't cheddar. That's actually aged stewed. Can't even. That's fair. Like, the island system worked so well for having such a variety of areas. And I feel like when you want to do something like this, where you have a whole bunch of different biomes, so you can really show off and feature your art, which is an understandable thing to do, especially when you're as talented as this dude. It makes sense to have something where it's like, okay, you know, there's a reason that all these things are separate, and then there's something that you do that then smashes them together, so it makes sense as to why you have this, like, garbage dump right next to a beautiful forested plant area that also has a little, like, crypt dungeon underneath. Or, like, here's this very ethereal world that then connects to a mountaintop, snowy area, or this, like, clockwork, very heavy wooden designed area. Like, it makes sense to have that mishmash of things when they are separate worlds that were then brought together. Something like this, where it's just, there isn't that gradual change from area to area. It's just kind of, Here's your like basic grassy swamp area. Then we're going to poison swamp over here. Then up on top over here, we got a little bit more of a mountainous area. It's like it doesn't feel... Jimmy, no. It really just feels like this game is missing a lot of the cohesion from the first game, and it saddens me. Because I don't want to be milquetoast on this game. I don't want to say... disjointed. Disjointed is a great way to call it, love. Like, I don't want to say this... Because, like, it's not like the game wasn't memorable either. It had some really cool and interesting boss fights. Character designs were great. The story was simple but cute. I gotta say, I think my favorite area was probably when we went into the shop where there was the mimic pretending to be the shop owner. I think that was probably my favorite part of this game. There's not enough for me to say no to this game, and I feel like for me that's always the most disappointing thing, when it's like I can't recommend this game to other people. Like, I enjoyed some of my time with it, and there were a lot of pieces missing, and it just hits such a middle ground of that it's just kind of gonna fade out of my mind. It's like, back over the summer, we got a review code for this game called Waco the Mask Gatherer, and I ended up setting it down because it's like this. There's some things that are interesting in this, but the combat system sucks. Every world feels like it's the same thing, just slightly reskinned. All the like side quests within the towns are exactly the same thing, but again, reskinned. I can't recommend this game, and I hate talking negatively about things where especially someone was willing to give all that hard work, all the years that they spent working on this idea, and for absolutely no money, give it to me. I hate to then turn around and be like, hey, your game kind of sucks. Like, I don't want to be that way. I don't want to come off as someone who's just like super jaded and always is complaining about why your game isn't good. And there's those games like that where it just kind of hits that middle ground where it's so meh. It's so either not memorable or it's missing some things that keep it from feeling like it's actually put together. And I don't know what to say. Can't recommend this game, people, so go buy... oh god, I just recommended it! And I mean, like, we've played some bad games this year. Like, I feel like we can arguably say there has been a game or two this year that was, like, objectively bad. There are those very, very few and far between ones where it's just like, this is irredeemable, this is a cheap cash grab, this is fucking garbage. There is that realm where it's not this isn't for me. There is a small realm of this game should not have been made. I heard Mimic and thought of meme. Hey, fair enough. I think we can all agree which was the worst. I'm curious to hear what you got to say for that, stranger. If you say anything other than Mr. Maze, I'm very disappointed. Jimmy, no. And we've played some amazing games this year. Like, I will forever, ingrained in my brain, will be games like Meg the Monster. Like, as weird as it is to say, games like Maze. Like, there have been some games that we've played that have just been so full of charm and passion and love. The one we played the demo of before. Oh, that's right, Reveal. I forgot that came out this year. I completely forgot. Yeah, no, that is just an objectively bad horror game. Like, I cannot stand a game that gives you the best part in the demo and then just immediately goes into every bad trope of the genre. And honestly, I feel like a lot of the bad games that we play tend to be in Mr. Maze's top 10 of the year so far. No worries, love. So it's just like... It's so much easier, like, not only as a content creator, but as someone who just genuinely loves the art of video games, who loves the sheer passion and time that goes into creating it. It's really difficult when there are games like this, where it's like, I I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. It's just in this weird realm where it was a game that existed. And at the end of the day, what it really has me thinking is, at least if it's something bad, it's easy to abandon. If it's either a bad game or it's something that's not us, it's very easy, especially earlier on, to be like, you know what? We're gonna forget this one. It wasn't the vibe. It wasn't for us. Like, Here Comes Nico was a good example of that. It's a cute little platformer, but it is very samey. And it doesn't, like, you have to collect, like, pretty much everything to, God damn it, stop saying no, Jimmy, to actually see the ending of the game. We played it for a little while on stream, and then I was just like, this isn't for me. It's much easier when there's something like that where it is obvious from the start that it's just not going anywhere. It's just gonna be the same thing, but Tier, don't you join in. God damn it, you two fucking clowns. It's much easier to give up on something when it's just very obvious that it's either bad, Stranger, not you two. When it's just thank you, Haley, god damn it. When it's just genuinely not for us, or just obviously not a good game. Something like this, where the whole way, it's like, but I see the potential here. I see all of these pieces, and I'm hoping, against hope, that it comes together in the end. Even if it's at the last fucking second. And so when we hit the ending of something like this, where it's that rare occasion where it's a meh game that we play, although I'm just ignoring you guys. I'm just ignoring you four clowns. Yes? No, god damn it. Where I'm just like, I'm waiting for it to turn around. I'm waiting for it to hit that point where it's like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like, again, Islets, I didn't want to put it down. That was such a creative and well done platforming Metroidvania. Everything felt like it had a purpose. It didn't feel like there was this aimless wandering like there was for me in Crypt Custodian. Everything felt like it really was cohesive. Let's see here. No in your area. So when we hit the ending of something like this, where that whole time there's this voice in the back of my mind that's saying you should just stop. Just play it through yourself. Just abandon this for stream. It's not gonna be worth it in the end. But that other voice is like, no, just go. It's gonna be good. Just keep going. And then when we finally hit that ending, and it's like, I should have trusted that gut instinct. I should have set this aside, because this is time that we could have had playing another awesome and amazing game instead. So I almost end up more disappointed in the game once we hit that ending, because it's like, I didn't waste your guys' time, because we still got to hang and do our shenanigans and bullshit together. But there's that little bit of regret where it just simply, it wasn't what it could have been. And like this whole time I've been, god damn it, Jimmy, stop knowing me. I've been tempted to just close out the game, and my time feels wasted. Alright, well, I'm sorry, you can't have your time back, Jimmy. Shove it up your butt. I've been tempted to just go back to our opening screen. It's a real easy thing. All I gotta do is just hit exit on the game, and then switch over. But this music, like the music, the environment for this game, there were so many things that just, it kept giving reason to feel like maybe, just maybe, something good is gonna happen by the end. And, I'm just disappointed. How about you hit that exit on that attitude? God damn it, Jimmy. Fuck off! Hit exit on your bullshit. But that's okay. The good news is, we actually managed to finish it, so we did get to see the ending before Spooktober. It gets retired. Again, I will, at some point, I'll probably download this on my Steam Deck. I'll see what it takes and what's behind the door, see what we actually find from seeing the rest of Kendra's, I guess, post-game quest line. Also, meme has been placed. Oh snap! Let me take a peek at this tier. But I wish there was more. The bard performance hit so hard that even the mimic who was hiding in the bar is enjoying it. Fucking beautiful tier. Absolutely fucking beautiful. I'm glad we get it out of the way. And I'm especially glad, because I heard mimic, that's what I thought of. Hey, fair enough. I'm especially glad that we started the week off with this. I'm really glad that it worked for us to do the Monday stream. Because then it means we get the worst out of the way before we get to have some fun and then kick off into Spooktober. Because I've said it before, I will continue saying it. We have so many fucking plans for next month. We have so many games. There are now, one of which there isn't a confirmed release date. They're still saying it's coming out in October. So if that one comes out, there are 4. But there are 3 brand new games that we are playing in the month of October. / September, because we're starting one early, because like I said, Mouthwashing, as soon as it was coming out, I know it wasn't the winner, but I've chosen we're playing it because Mouthwashing is going to be fucking incredible. I love the, like, Twin Peaks, David Lynch aspects of what they're working on. It was a fucking awesome demo, one of the more memorable ones that we played during Next Fest. But we got 3 brand new games, potentially 4 that we'll be playing in the month of October. We got Hot Clown Sean. We have, again, going right back to what I just mentioned, we have Next Fest happening again. We have probably Voices of the Void for a couple of streams. We got a very classic VN horror game that we might be getting to. Like, there's so much stuff that I've actually had to axe a couple of things that we had planned initially. Because even with 5 weeks, I don't know if we're going to be able to jam it all in there. And I want us to still be able to enjoy every fucking minute of the Spoopy month. But genuinely, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. It really means the world to get to do this. Sorry that Crypt Custodian was not what we hoped. You like platformers, fucker? I do, motherfucker! Why you ask? I'm disappointed that it wasn't what we were hoping for in the end. But god damn it, dear. But I'm glad we at least saw it through. And hey, what you got? Share it, my dude. Share the platformer you got, Jimmy. I got one for your fucking ass. Bring it on. Share it. Let me know if you're going to send it in chat or if you're going to send it in Discord, bitch. But again, this means that we get to move on to bigger and better things. And this also means, because I think I mentioned it last week, the fact that we finished this, it means, I'm sending it here, you punk ass. Alright, damn. I was just wanting to know. Never Alone. Let me take a peek at this. This is not something that I have ever heard of. Let me see if it is on Steam. Ooh, I've been really intrigued by this one. This one's going on the list. I don't know why I'd forgotten to put this on my wish list. This game looks absolutely gorgeous. And I've been super curious. I'm such a fan of more heartfelt, atmospheric platformers, like going all the way back to when we played through Last Campfire. That was one of the first games of that genre where I was like, can I see you? Are you? Oh yeah, no. Was Twitch doing the stupid thing, love? Hey, you're native. See, I was gonna ask, is that something that has to do with some of your culture, my man? Like, we definitely gotta check this one out. It looks, the art style is gorgeous. And those more very, I don't know why Twitch does that. We've had a couple of people have to deal with that. I'm sorry, love. I can see you now. But yeah, this is one we're absolutely gonna have to check out. I love that it actually represents some of your culture too, man. I feel like there's not enough. Now my tribe, I was gonna say, you are not from Alaska, and trust me, I do know. There's very different, I mean, even within like portions of the continental United States, there's very, very different cultures when it comes to native culture. But still, I think, can you buy it? Okay. Bet. But you know, I can't remember what game it was in reference to. But I was either like watching someone play or just talk about games recently. And they made a really awesome point that I hardcore agreed with. We're at such a great point in the indie scene when it comes to games coming from so many different cultures that is so fucking awesome. And I know that's a game from 2014, so this one goes back a while. This one we're not talking about. Although again, cultural representation is really awesome. But I feel like, especially in this day and age, since Steam has been such a massive thing and so much more accessible, it's brought so many opportunities for different cultures to actually be featured through the art form of video games. That's why I still absolutely adored A Space for the Unbound, because it was something that did such a great job of making you feel like you were actually within this portion of the world that you don't really ever hear about not living there. I hope there is something Puerto Rican Taino, so you can actually have something that gives some representation for you, love. We don't need more shit for people looking like me. We got enough bland white dudes out there. I would much rather see things that do something interesting and that actually share culture. Art is a way to be able to actively share in such a unique and special way, and the video gaming medium makes it that much easier to be able to do, because it's here I can actually tell a visual story represented in the way that I want. I want Sean Clone Fucker Simulator 4000 Part 2. God damn it, Jimmy. I can't. Oh, okay. I need to share a meme with you guys. I don't remember the name of the game. But the other day I was browsing through Steam, and I saw this game and I was like, "Oh, this looks like a really interesting monster collector." I skimmed through all the pictures and I was like, "Ooh, I'm intrigued. This looks like it could actually be fun. I'll fucking pay for that shit, fuck." And I was like, I was starting to be interested, and I scrolled back up at the top and I was like, "Oh, wait a minute. Did that tag says sexual content? I'm sorry, what?" So I'm like, okay, maybe that's just someone memeing. Maybe that's just someone throwing that tag up for the fuck of it. So I'm like, let me just check reviews, and oh no, this fucking game, that the entirety of their Steam page and everything, outside of that tag, it doesn't mention anything porn related. And it starts scrolling down through reviews and it's like, oh no, apparently this is just a straight up fucking hentai game. I thought I actually found a fun little cheap monster collector, but nope, I'm not buying this. Jimmy, hell yeah. So that's the story of how Sean got very disappointed when he realizes that someone put porn in his video game that he was thinking. But we're sadly coming just about to Monster Fucker 3000. I don't know that I'd ever actually be able to find the name of the game, but neither. All right, let me try and find it. I didn't wishlist it, so I don't have it. Let me just see who's got a. Oh, Konami's got a sale right now. Okay. Let me see if I can fucking find it, Jimmy. Was it this one? Let's see here. I have a Monster Fucker permit. Ooh, no, but this is actually a cute looking monster. Well, this looks a little generic. Babe, I might have a monster collector for us to peek into. We'll see. I promise it's not the porn one. Let me see if I can find this, Jimmy. I don't remember where it was on Steam, because I don't think it was in new releases. What the fuck was it? I don't remember. I didn't think to write down the name of the porn monster collector. What if we just go into monster collectors and see if it shows up in there? But I was like, God damn it, Jimmy, I can't with you and your fucking monster. Oh wait, is this the one? Yeah, it's called Yarimono. It genuinely, outside of some of the one of the NPCs that they feature, being a little bit more on the busty side in their 5 pictures, it actually just looks like an interesting little Poke clone. But no, first tag, well, okay, apparently I just didn't pay any attention at all, because the 4 tags are sexual content, RPG, hentai, and nudity. Unlike most hentai games, they don't, and see, here's the other fucking thing. This game came out on the 30th of August, or 30th of August. This hasn't been out for a month. This game has over 1,000 reviews at 89 fucking %. I was so ready to be like, oh, fuck yeah. Here's a cute little Short, that's $25. Never mind, I didn't look at the price point either. Yeah, but no, if you want to check it out, Yarimono is the name. Damn, must be good to see. I don't pay attention to here. I see Monster Collector, I immediately go to pictures because I'm like, sweet, I want to see if the monsters look dope. That's all that matters to me. You never know what you're gonna find with Steam. You really don't. But yeah, the thing that I was gonna pull up is actually it's about what we're doing tomorrow. Because we're playing a game that I've had sitting on the backlog for a minute. The concept seems really fun. We actually played a demo for a game by this dev company during the last Next Fest, and it was super goofy. I sent you my permit. All right, let me take a peek here. Let me see what Jimmy's monster fucking permit is. That's that's clear right there. That's a monster fucking permit. All right, Jimmy. You know what? Here for you, since you do have the permit to prove it. There. Oh wait, no, I spelled that wrong. There you go. Go have fun. Go fuck some monsters, Jimmy. The second one's the actual name of the game. You enjoy yourself. But we're gonna much appreciated. Gosh, you will be. What we're checking out tomorrow is a game called Title Pending. So the entire concept behind the game, it sounds like, god damn it. It sounds like it has a little bit of that dry British humor of like the Stanley Parable and games of that style. This guy has a kid and a wife. Jimmy, no. And I know, we got a Wibble streaming. We were streaming early enough that we'll actually get to raid Wibbles on the way out. And Nico, my friend, if our friend Nico is still here with us, you actually get to hang in a Wibble stream if you do so feel like it. But yeah, so it's got that dry British humor apparently. But it is, yeah, let's go. Fuck yeah. It is a game where you have been selected by a development company to game or playtest their game. It looks really weird. It looks really wild. It honestly looks like it should be like jokes as hell, and it should be super fun. So I'm really excited we finally get to check that one out together. I've been holding on to that as an in-between for once we finish an Ace Attorney case. And since the last one was when we were going to do it, but we ended up trying, what was that game? Shadows of Doubt, which arguably might be one of the worst games we played this year. Because it did not run well. So I ended up pushing it back. So we're going to finally check it out. And it's going to be perfect because we get to play through the entire thing tomorrow. But yeah, I don't think I got anything else. I hope y'all are ready and excited for the rest of the week. Because we got some dope shit coming down the pipeline as we get ready to go ahead and play Spooptober. So very shortly, y'all. 7 days. 7 more fucking days. We are right there. But let me go ahead and get this raid set up. If I could type properly. Because we're going to go ahead and raid our friend Wibbles on the way out. What you got, stranger? What's up, my dude? Also, just a heads up. I will fill you guys in more when I go to put the stream schedule out. But starting next week, we're going to have a little bit of a different set schedule moving forward. Hours have been getting cut at my job. So my schedule got tweaked a little bit. So we're definitely going to be doing things a little bit different so they actually continue to work and keep Sean from being too exhausted. On the plus side, it does mean that you guys are going to get at least like 2 guaranteed longer streams a week. So we're going to have slightly different days, but a little bit more time together again. It'll be nice. I know, we can definitely do that. We'll go ahead and first do some pro Wibbles propaganda. If you are not, do yourself a favor. Go follow our dear friend Weeping Liberty over on the Twitch side. Wibbles is absolutely fucking fantastic. You're going to love every single second that you spend hanging with the Wibbles, as we are all going to be doing here in just a short moment. But before we hit that raid and get moving along with that, we're going to be serenaded on the way up by the man himself, Victor, aka Halo Bear. Do yourself a favor, go check out that man's music. He makes some absolutely incredible stuff. But we're going to go ahead and get that raid set up, and we're going to end things here. Like I said, we're going to be back tomorrow to get some good old shenanigans going with a game called Title Pending. But until then, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Monday. It's not Wednesday. Have a wonderful start to your Tuesday. Thank you for hanging, Nico. Happy late birthday once again. Have a wonderful start to your Tuesday. And I can't wait to see you all tomorrow afternoon. I love you guys.
In the arms of the derp, fly away to the derp stream. From this dark, cold retail store, seriously, screw retail, and the endless derp you feel. You are pulled from the derp of your silent, eternal derp. You're in the arms of the derp. May you find comfort in this stream. Welcome to Sergeant Herp Derp Stream.